Upper body today. Here's the plan. We're actually going to use the bands to warm up here just a little bit. And what we're going to do is take our bands out like this, and we're going to turn them. Or we're going to circle around one time. So it's just a little bit tighter. Okay. And from here, what that's going to allow us to do is we have a nice little stretch, a nice little stretch, a nice little stretch. Okay. We're just going to come up nice and slow and down. Now that keeps your hands closer together. Okay. We will do the pass through later with the wide hands, but for right now, we're kind of keeping our hands parallel. We got a lot of band work today. Okay, we're gonna get a nice warm up. We're gonna stretch a little bit, and then we're just gonna do lots and lots and lots and lots of band exercises. Okay, and down. Now, a fun one from here is now we keep your arms in this position. We're gonna twist gently and twist to the side. Okay, and twist. So unlike our stretching twist, we are using our arms here to twist a little bit, which is good. Okay, and a twist. You guys ready for some fun ones? All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna twist. And we're going to bring the arm up and windmill around. Okay. And we're going to twist and up. So I'm going to use directions. Hopefully you're going that way. I'm going to the right, and then it's my left arm that comes up and around. Okay. And then do what you can. If you can't go all the way over your head, then just go right above your face. Okay. Good. Relax the arms. Twisty twist. If we went one way, we got to go the other way. Okay. So now I'm going to the left. I'm using my right arm overhead. Okay. And twisting. So when you come up, you're ending on the other side. From what I can see, you guys are doing perfect. And coming up and around. And a twist. And a up and around. And a twist and a twist. Good. Let's go ahead and put those bands behind us. Let's do a little bit of abdominals. Get the jams on. We're going to start with our arms crossed in front of us. Feet are flat. We're going to breathe in. When we exhale, we're not going to go down. We're actually going to go up. Exhale. Going up, try to look at the ceiling. If it bothers your neck, look for it, but try to look at the ceiling. Hold. We're going to breathe in again. And we're going to exhale. We're going to go down. Now, feel free to keep breathing. I'm not going to cue it. We're going to come up. And when you come up, let's go all the way up, almost like you're leaning back, like you're trying to look at the ceiling. Nice and slow, especially since the head is moving. And down. Good. It's really what? A mid-back stretch as we come up. Down. Beautiful. And up. Go one more. Okay, and a down. Good. So we already did a little bit of twisting, so we're going to add to that. Is we're going to twist, and then we're going to crunch down over the legs, sucking in the stomachs. Okay. Good. And twist and crunch. We want to work our core in every workout, regardless of upper body. We want that core in there and coming down. And up. And twist. And down. And up. And twist. And down. And up. Good. Let's do one more right here and down. Good. And back to center. We're going to breathe in. We're going to exhale. We're going to open the arms. We're going to drop them, and we're going to go side to side. Straight down, okay? Not really a race to get to the floor as much as it is to see how much you can stretch on one side. And stretch. And stretch. Breathing, inhale. And exhale. Good. Keep working. And down. And down. Good. Now we're going to reach up with one arm here. Reach. Other side. And reach. And reach. And reach. Good. And reach. And reach. One more each side. Here we go. We're going to stop in the middle with me. Excellent. Breathe in. Exhale. We're going to drop the hands. We're going to put them on our knees. We're going to lift one leg up nice and tall and down. Other leg up nice and tall and down. Try to minimize how much you're leaning back and maximizing how much you lift your leg up. Yeah. Oops. Okay. Good. And up. And up. And a 4. 3, 2. All right, time to multitask. You ready? So we're going to march with the legs. On tempo, off tempo, that's up to you. And while we're marching, we're gonna get some shoulder circles. Shoulder circles. So the legs are not gonna stop. Just keep moving with those legs. Wow, train your brain early. And circle the other way. And circle. And circle. And circle. Good. Okay. Nice tall posture. Legs are pulsing. Arms are forward. We're just going to go up and down with the arms. Good. And up. Nice and slow. You don't need to coordinate them with your legs, but if you were, you're going to be up, two, down, two, up, two, and down. All my marching band kids out there. Let's go. All right, now we're going to go quick, okay? It would be every step. Keep your chest relaxed. We're just warming up our elbows here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the legs going. Elbows into your sides. Posture fixer. Elbows are pinched. We're rotating from the shoulders. We're squeezing our shoulder blades together. We will be doing this with the band. Foreshadowing. Good. And open. Oh. And open. And open. And open. And a 4, 3. We're not going to go fast in this one. Instead, we're going to go arms straight to the sides. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Bring your hands back behind you. Focus on your shoulder blades. Don't focus on your hands. We want to open the chest as we go back. Got it. And let's pulse. And back. And back. And back. And back. And pulse. And pulse. And a pulse. And a pulse. And a 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake out the whole body. Nice job. Okay, we're gonna stretch. I know some of you do the warm up standing up, so go ahead and have a seat for the stretching because you can't do these stretches standing up. And we're gonna turn, 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 and we're gonna kick one leg back. The knee that's down, that arm is gonna come up. Now, for more advanced students here, we're going to tuck and squeeze. So we're squeezing the back glute. We're tucking our hips as we reach higher. Yes, big stretch, big stretch, big stretch. We're going to breathe in, stretch more, inhale. And then we're going to exhale, coming down, spirit fingers. Good. Okay, back leg. You're going to kick it out straight behind you as much as possible. If you're not quite getting the back leg straight, that's fine. Just be mindful of your lower back. For some of us, you can go all the way straight. For some of us, we're going to have it slightly bent. Either way, we're going to reach up and come to the side right here. Tuck and squeeze that glute if you can. Hold. We're going to breathe, stretch more, inhale. And then we're going to exhale, spirit fingers. Love it. All right, you guessed it, other side. Okay. Kick that leg back. Now you can be on the top of the shoe, on your toe, not necessarily important, it's just about comfort. You are turning away from the screen, so your body and your shoulders are in a straight line. Tuck and squeeze the glute as we reach up, reaching up nice and tall. Good. Okay, and we are going to breathe in, stretch more, inhale. And we're going to exhale, spirit finger. Good. Okay, and we're going to kick the leg back, kick the leg back, kick the leg back. Good. Holding. Okay, and we're going to reach up and to the side. Hold, stretch. Okay, and we're going to breathe in, stretch more, inhale. And then we're going to exhale, spirit finger. Just coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down. Good. All right. Back to the center. From here, we're going to jump the feet apart. Hi-ya. Toes are out. Grab the knees, push them out, sitting up nice and tall. We're going to breathe in, inhale. Then we're going to exhale. We're going to lean slightly forward, keeping your back straight. Don't round your back and go for the floor. We're just keeping the back straight. You want to feel the stretch right in between the legs. Pushing, 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 pushing. And we're going to come up right nice and slow. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. All right, from here, one leg out. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're going to pull the toes back towards us. We're going to breathe in, reach up, inhale. And then we're going to exhale, dive into the pool, head down, chest down, looking down, relaxing. Good. On. Grab your toes if you can. And then we're going to come up. Beautiful. All right, other side. Right here. Pull the toes back. Breathe in. Reach up. Inhale. And then exhale. Reaching down. Looking down. Grab the toes if you can. And we're going to come up. All right, last one for the legs and back. And then it is strictly upper body from there. Here we go. Breathe in. Reach up. Inhale. And exhale. Dive in the pool. Chin down. Chest down. Looking down. You want to look down on the stretch. That's going to turn on the lower back. Grab the toes if you can. Relaxing, relaxing. And then you're going to come up nice and slow. All right, good. Okay, let's do a little bit for the hands. We're going to go palms open. You want to separate your fingers as much as possible, okay? From here, we're going to make a fist, and I want you to squeeze as hard as you can for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax and open. Let's do some science, okay? We're coming in. We're squeezing our fist as hard as we can. All the blood is pushing out of our fist, right? Pushing, squeezing, squeeze as hard as you can. And then you're going to open, and then the blood comes back in. Aha, circulation in the hands. We're coming in. We're going to squeeze. Squeeze again, hard as you can. Squeeze, okay? And then we're going to open. And then one more time, we're going to come in, and we're going to squeeze. We're going to hold. And then we're going to relax. Now, go ahead and grab your bands. Let me show you this one. We're going to grab with an underhand grip. Now, my hands are open, your hands are open. We're going to go ahead, we're going to squeeze with the band inside and squeeze as hard as you can, squeeze as hard as you can, squeeze as hard as you can, and then recover. Okay, and let's do one more like that. We're going to squeeze as hard as you can, squeeze as hard as you can, squeeze as hard as you can. Now, so relax your hands, but keep holding on. We're going to separate the band 2 inches. Now you're going to take your left hand, you're going to turn it in and over and back, in and over and back. Biggest mistake people make is they let this elbow drift up. That's a different movement. We're coming in, we're just turning our hand over and back. Your posture's locked in, shoulder blades are locked in. We're just working right here. These are your forearm muscles. It's also going to help alleviate any elbow issue. You may not notice, but that shoulder is slightly rotating in its socket, which is good for the arthritis. Okay. And then recover, loosen the hands up for a second. Grab the band again, pull apart slightly, posture up, and turn this way and over. And turn, and over, and turn. Good. You may notice one hand is stronger than the other. That's okay. Most people are asymmetrical. The key is do not let this shoulder come up, or this elbow will come up. That is a different exercise. Okay, and then we're going to recover, shake them out. All right, let's have some fun. From here, we're going to pull apart the band a little bit more. We're going to do both arms at the same time, both arms at the same time, both arms at the same time. Very nice. Okay, hold, hold, hold. Now, we're going to turn the hands in. And now we're going to let the elbows come up for a 90-degree hold, okay? Okay, and then we're going to come down. Keep your palms facing down as we go up and down. Now look, this right here, chicken wings, no band tension. We want band tension. We're coming up, and we're coming down, and we're coming up, and we're coming down. We're working up. This is a rotator cuff exercise, friends. Here we go. Coming up and coming down. Good. Shake out the hands. Shake out the bands. Shake out the bands. Put those hands behind you. I'm going to throw the music on. We're going to stretch the upper body a little bit more, and then we're going to grab those bands again and get this party. We're going to keep this party going. I almost said get this party started. All right, hands behind the head. First thing you do, lift your chest. Next thing, pull the elbows back like you're reaching and someone's pulling you from the back. Okay? We're going to breathe in. We're going to exhale, elbows come together. Beautiful. Okay? From here, up, 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 up. You want to arch your back. You're looking up as high as you can. Okay, we're going to breathe in. And we're going to exhale. We're going to reach up, shoulders to the ears. Good. And over to the right. You're really leaning and stretching, even getting those ribs over. Okay. Other side. Holding. Now we're going to add our breath. We're going to breathe in. We're going to exhale back to the center. High as you can, shoulders to your ears, reaching. Someone's pulling you towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Exhale, coming down, spirit fingers. All right, let's grab those bands again. Mine fell. First exercise, classic. Both legs are out. Very important that your toes are up. A lot of people put their toes down. That changes the exercise. The toes are up. The band is going around the shoes. And there's one in each hand. From here, we're just going to pull back. While you're pulling, you're focusing on what? Shoulder blades. Keeping your shoulders down and relaxed. We don't want any of these. And I like to think like, okay, my hands are going basically in my pockets. My elbows are staying close. Okay, we got a lot of these are called rows. We got a lot of row variations coming today. Probably the best exercise for your back, okay? All right, smile. Yay. You guys know what an erg is right here, the row machine? 4, 3, 2. Okay, we're going to hold it. Just hold right here. Hold. Okay, recover. We're going to cross the band. Very important that you cross the band. Now, if you drew an angle, we're going to row at the angle. What that looks like is both elbows come up. Shoulder blades still come back in together. You may notice I'm leaning slightly forward and then rocking slightly back. That is optional. It's kind of advanced. What you are doing, I'm going to turn so you guys can see, don't stop, is your elbows are coming high and your shoulder blades are coming together. Your elbows ideally are behind you. Where are your hands? They're not up by your face. Whoa, they are below your shoulders. Coming back. The highest you would ever want your elbows to go is about parallel, but do not keep them pinched like the other one. The elbows are still coming up. This is called a high row. No, great name, son. Yeah. In a 4, 3, 2. Okay, hold it. Now, this was a little tricky. People do it wrong all the time because they're not paying attention. Feet together. Grab the band so your thumbs are up. That way we can do what? Palms are forward. You see that? Palms are forward. Palms are forward. Simple from here. Once our palms are forward, we're just going to go straight back and together. Straight back and together. Straight back. Where's the tension now? It's in the back of your arms. Okay? You may feel it a little bit between your middle back. That's perfect. You're doing it wrong if your shoulders aren't moving and just your hands are. Shoulders are coming back and squeeze. Back and squeeze. We used to call this one standing cobra. We're in a chair, seated cobra with a band. We'll need to rename this one. Okay, we're going to hold it. While holding, lock out the back of your arms. Flex those triceps. See if you can open your shoulders 2 more inches. See if you can sit up a little taller. Now see from here you can breathe. And then exhale, letting go. Beautiful. Are we done with the band around the feet? No, we got arm and arm, so we're going to alternate right here. Less tension. We're going to go ahead and speed it up. We want to start working on what are called your fast twitch muscles. We're working on our speed. As we age, the brain tends to, dole out. Working fast movements reactivates the brain. Huh? Science. Go, 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 go. If you're good, feel free to go quick. Make a little endurance move. Okay, stop. When I say go, go as fast as you can. Go. Stop. Are you using your neck? Relax your neck. And go. And stop. And go. And recover. Breathe. Okay, exhale. We're going to come back to that position a little bit. But first, we're going to go over the head. Remember in the warm-up I said the pass-through, right? So hands are wide, up. And if you can, go all the way behind you. Now, some of you might not have that flexibility. You might need to do one of these things. That's fine. Either way, the band is going to end on our backs. The lower, the better. And it's right above your elbows. We hold our shoulder blades back. Our elbows are tucked. And we're just going to push straight out. In it. So this is the opposite of a row. It's called a press. And we're pushing away. We still want to focus on our shoulder blades. So when our arms are back, our elbows are tucked, our shoulder blades are together. When we push forward, our shoulder blades are actually apart as far as possible. The easiest way to think about that is reach as far as you can, okay? No half arms. You want to reach as far as you can. As far as you can forward. Really stretch out. Yes, you're working your triceps, the back of your arms. Yes, you're working your shoulders. We're really working on our shoulder blade function. You know why? Because that is how you have a healthy spine. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, tuck the elbows. Open your arms like this. Now, we're going to come together. I want you to cross one arm over. And then open, and you're going to cross the other arm open. Same shoulder blade action. Shoulder blades are together. Reaching out as far as you can and back. Reaching out as far as you can so your shoulder blades are coming apart. Good. Keep working that. Hold. Open. Good. Reaching forward. You're not doing those little T-Rex arms, right? Reaching. Hey, you guys are doing good. Just working your chest muscles. I know you feel it. Okay. One more. Recover. We're going to tuck again. Now we're going to go back to our speed exercise. We're going to alternate. Now we're doing speed. You're not reaching all the way forward, okay? That's going to slow you down. Now you're doing your half reps. All right, I'll show you. Look at that, right? Now I'm pumping, right? Pump, pump. If the band's climbing up your back, shimmy it down, okay? A lot of people, it comes off and gets them right in the neck. When I say go, we go as fast as you can. And speed. Go. Go. Faster. And stop. Breathe. And go. Arms. Triceps. Pop, 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 pop. Come on. Work it out. Go, 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 go. Good. And recover. All right. As promised, let's put that band around the shoes again. This time we're going to bend our knees and we're standing on the band. Okay, what does that do? It gives us a band in each arm. Grab with a thumbs up. Both arms at the same time. Bicep curl. Super common. People let this elbow come forward like this, and then it becomes this weird shoulder raise. That is not an exercise for us. You see me here? Look, see my shoulders are not moving. My elbows are staying in place. We're not doing this. I would never do that with you guys. That's a terrible exercise. Okay. Good. Now we're going to alternate arm and arm. Okay, this is another one we're going to start working on our speed. Okay, go. Shoulders back. Neck is relaxed. You're not using your neck. You're not using your neck. Okay, stop. Go. Quick, 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 quick. Good. Stop. Go. Ah. And relax. Good. Breathe. No, we're not done yet. Inhale. Exhale. Ah. Remember, it's not about repetitions. It's about quality of repetitions. Okay? So, band goes on your lap. Palms are up. We did this in our warm-up. We're going to pinch our elbows behind us, and we're going to separate the band. This is now an exercise for your rotator cuffs to strengthen your shoulder and your shoulder stability. If you don't have shoulder problems, well, good. Do these exercises so you don't get shoulder problems. You're separating. Chest is relaxed, neck is relaxed. We're just pinching the elbows together behind us. Pinching the elbows together behind us. I love it. Okay, we're going to hold it. We're going to breathe. Exhale. One more time. Hold it. And exhale. Relax the arms. We're going to switch the palms. Okay. Elbows are going to come up. 90-degree angles. Okay. We're going to take one arm. We're going to straighten it out. And we're going to straighten it in. We're going to straighten it out. We're straightening it in. It's just one arm. And it's minimal movement. Okay. Meaning just your elbows moving. The shoulders aren't moving. It's also a rotator cuff exercise, right? Holding our rotator cuffs in place, but it's also a shoulder exercise for the back of your arms. Good. If you're not feeling it, slow it down, or even wrap up the band and get it really tight. Okay? Just be careful the bands don't snap. It is rare, but it can happen. Okay, relax them. All right, we're almost done with the bands. Arms are out. Bend those elbows. Here. Good. Other arm, slower down if you want more muscle tension, right? Challenge yourself. Some of you might be time for a stronger band. Okay, good. And recover and shake them out. We're going to do one more row, and then we're going to finish up here. So we're going to kick one leg out. We're going to put the band around one shoe. Now we're going to double up. So the band's going to be together. You're going to grab on with one hand. Band goes outside the knee, and we're going to pull. Now, this is the strongest movement we're doing, but it's also the heaviest the band is. Okay. Single arm row, pulling straight back. Shoulder stays down, elbow stays tucked. If you want more action, grab lower on the band and pull, okay? If that's not you today, keep working out. You're going to get there. And pull. Now, what I like to do here, not fast, is we're just going to hold it, and you really want to feel your back muscles flex, okay? Not your neck, the back. Yeah, and then we're going to pulse. And pulse. And pulse. And pulse. And recover. Beautiful job. Okay, other side. Here we go. Last one. Stretch our necks. Then chair workout's over. Band goes outside the leg. Grabbing on. Posture up. And pull. And squeezing that shoulder blade back. And squeezing. Good. And squeeze. And we're holding. Very nice. And now hold it. Make sure your back muscles are firing and pulse. And pulse. And pulse. And pulse. And relax. Nice job on the bands. Good. So that was probably about 20 different exercises. Perfect. We want a lot of exercise diversity in these workouts. That's the entire point. All right, we're going to put the chair behind us. We're going to put the band behind us. We're going to stretch our necks, and we're done with the chair. So relaxing, let the shoulders drop. And we're going to turn our heads to the right nice and slow. Good. Okay, try to look behind you. Okay, I'm going to turn our head the other way. Beautiful job. Okay, we're going to come back to the center. From here, up, 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 up. And down. Okay, and looking forward. Okay, your shoulder. And here's the other shoulder. And circle. Yeah. Circle the other way. Good. And nice job. Give yourself a round of applause. Great work on the upper body in the chair.